between, say, your Sacramento team and the LA Lakers?
Oh, man, my ears are ringing right now. I got the cowbells ringing in my ears just from you saying that. But
pretty exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh, man, it was awesome. But it's not just another game. Your pride is involved. It's about your standings in the conference. And also, it's about fan bragging rights. So for us, you know, it was like the Battle of California. We wanted people in Sacramento to be able to walk around in L.A. and say, hey, we're the best right now.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Paul George. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Ibaka in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Wiggins. Paul George making his last shot. Curry at balls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
For one of the greatest long-range shooters you'll ever see, Curry is just as savvy inside.
Curry against Beverley. Floats one up. Count it.
And for Beverley, showing a little in-between game there.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
And so it's Golden State with it. The Clippers getting the bucket. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kelly Oubre.
And when you think of shot-blocking teams, the Warriors don't come to mind, and they really should.
Well, they led the league in blocks the last 3 seasons, Greg. You're exactly right. They don't have not one single dominant force, but every position can get a block. This team funnels you into challenge shots at the rim.
First one falls for him.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
Leonard hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Lets the 3 fly. Morris with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Leonard missing.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Wiggins outside. Oubre outside. 6 on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Yeah, you can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Pass to Leonard. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Here's Chris. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Clippers leading by 4. Poke loose. Morris dishes to George. Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Leonard's got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Chris throws it down.
This is what makes Curry special on the offensive end, the ability to create for himself and others at the highest level of the game.
Here's George. The teardrop falls in. George has got his second bucket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Curry. It's hauled in by Beverly.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
And Leonard gets it to go. 8 points for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. Kicks it to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. The shot will not fall. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's Leonard, and again the Clippers good for 2.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's Curry outside. Another miss by Curry. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Warriors. And George kicks to Ibaka. George against Wiggins. And George, here we go, makes it off the glass. George has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Wiggins against George. Passes to Curry, over Beverly, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wiggins. Curry's got 6.
He's used to creating for himself, but this time Curry is a great decoy. I mean, he's the recipient of a good pass. I mean, that's great teamwork.
Now here's Leonard. A 23-point game for him in the win against Golden State. Back to Beverly. Lets it go. The Warriors pull it in. Say.
Well, Kevin, they've certainly struggled to contain this offense so far. He said, if we're going to get a win, we have to step it up on defense. I need all 5 guys connected at that end of the floor. Kevin, they have to be motivated tonight. Nobody wants to get swept, and that's exactly what they're in danger of doing, going 0 for 4 in this season series. Back to you.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
It'll take tremendous energy and focus any day, but if they can stay locked in, they give themselves a good chance to get the win.
Green, the pass to Oubre. And here's Chris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn.
It was his rebound that stood out even more to me. I mean, they could not keep him off the glass.
Now here's Curry. It's a 10-point game. Sinks the 3-pointer.
You know, sometimes it doesn't show that much emotion, but Curry even killed, even with the clock ticking to 0.
Beverly against Curry. Here's Leonard, and off the glass. That one's good. He's got 12.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting straight.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
George against Wiggins. Clock at 6. The pass to basket. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's George. Wiggins. Morris, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Wiggins drives in. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Beverly against Curry. Down low. Got a hand on it. Here's Oubre. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. We often talk about problems between the players and fans. And I'm sure there are some things that fans do, Chris, that players do appreciate.
Oh, yeah, Kev. And you know what we really appreciate? the good trash-talking fans.
Oh, really?
The clean trash-talking fans. Oh, Weber, you suck. You can't shoot. So what? You just dunked on the whole team. Like, don't stop in the first quarter, good fans. You know, keep going when I'm giving it to you all game long. So you love that. You love the crowds, too, that don't need to be hyped up by a PA guy. You love the ones that are just so sincere. When they see that kissing camera come on, they go crazy, or they're just cheering for both teams in great play, though they want their teams to win. And you love, again, the creative heckler, the one that had to think about it the day before, like the ones that comes in with the sign and it's a picture of you crying or look like you're crying with words under, like, hey, you didn't get asked to prom today, or the face on Chris after he missed the shot. You love that because it is a great relationship. Don't be fooled, and you know this, Kevin. It's a great relationship between players and the fans, and we need those fans to heckle us, because when you heckle the best players, you usually get their best game.
Leonard finds George. Now, here is Morris. He's guarded closely. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Oubre. Back to Curry. Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
It's hard to believe that some teams passed on Curry in the 2009 draft. I mean, this guy is the total package. He has a winner's mentality.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Take a break. Take a break.
And in Paul George, Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
George, no good.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Outside for Curry. Wiggins outside. Fires top of the key. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Morris outside. Clippers moving the ball around. Beverly with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Right side, Leonard. And that time, also a missed shot.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And George gets it to go.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D is struggling to keep up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Over to the left wing. And it's Beverly missing. Warriors trail by 4. Curry passes to Wiggins. There's the 3. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 15 points.
Always looking to fire away from outside the arc. Curry is a master at hitting those shots.
Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's Leonard. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And now here's Chris. Now Oubre. Here's Pascal. He dishes it to Curry. That one off the back iron and out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Setting the pace early, GA. I like this aggressive mind state. I love this approach so far.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Curry is out there with Lee. Then there's Oubre, and it's Pascal in at the 4 spot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Back to George. Pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. To the paint. And there's Paul George on the assist by Williams. And that's now 10 points for Paul George. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Looney kicks to Curry. From deep three-point range, another miss by Curry. The Clippers shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
On defense, the Warriors trailing by 5. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? We'll just have to wait and see.
And he makes the first. All players look for an edge, Chris. For example, certain guys are just so deceptive with the ball in their hands. I mean, you're always looking for whatever can give you that advantage.
2 of the best. Players and people can complain as much as they want, but Harden getting to the line is genius because he knows how you're guarding him, and basically you gotta stay away from him to guard him because he's so skilled. And by the way, Curry does the same thing, and Curry, one of the smaller players in the league, but always finding a way to take the contact, take the bump, but to get the scoring up. And I think as a fan, for me, I know as a fan for me, it's fun watching the cat and mouse game between the offensive player and the defender, seeing who can get the best of each other while involving the ref.
They just control their bodies so well. They know exactly what they need to do to get that call.
And it's all on the spur of the moment. I mean, this is all on the fly. Such genius to watch play.
Yep, it counts. Curry's got 17 now.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside Williams. Lob pass to George. And George with the stuff.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Williams against Curry. Now here's Oubre. Defense right on him. Excellent D there from George.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Basket counts. Pascal's got his first bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's George for 3. He can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Lee outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Williams passes to Leonard. Shoots over Oubre. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jump.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Williams. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. And the Clippers lead by 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The 10-footer. And it's Golden State with another.
I mean, the former NBA scoring champion. Curry just shows us why. It's a terrific night for him.
Williams against Curry. Knocks it loose. Curry with the steal. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's doing some good work from long range. I mean, he had 2 threes in the first quarter, and now he's got 1 in the second.
And the pass to Zubac. Williams dishes to George. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Pascal. He's covered by Leonard. Oubre. That one wide left. Clippers leading by 3. Inside. Here's Leonard. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. Leonard's got 20.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Curry passes to Oubre. The baseline J. Excellent D there from George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Oubre on the wing. Defended by George. To the inside. Looney. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Zubac kicks to Williams. The turnaround. And Lee pulls it down.
Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Stephen Curry. The Clippers have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%.
Well, when you look at a guy like Kevin Looney, I mean, he gives his team so much. I mean, great option to have either starting or off the bench with his versatility.
Oubre outside. Pass to Curry, beyond the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
Because of his quick release, so difficult to close up space on Curry.
And Chris, with Looney, he's a bit of a glue guy, and his defense is his calling card.
Well, he slots into so many lineups as he can play the 4 or the 5 and basically guard anyone on the floor. He has a good motor and doesn't need a ton of touches to be effective.
They double-team Curry to the middle. Pascal, the pass to Lee. Six to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Pascal. Pascal's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Williams against Curry. Fires the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Monday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. Who's gonna lose? Williams against Curry. Williams passes to Zubac. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Sinks the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue
to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Williams with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. Leonard the pass to George. Takes the three. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 21.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Curry fires from way outside. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Lee against Williams. Down low, Leonard. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. Warriors trail by 3. Curry passes to Looney. Here's Pascal. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Pascal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
As good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
And the Warriors with some changes. Chris, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Green comes in for Oubre. And Wiggins is subbed in for Damian Lee. The Clippers also changing it up. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Luke Kennard. And Ibaka kicks to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. To the paint. Great tee that time from Green. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. They double team Curry. Pass to Pascal. Back to Curry from deep. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jackson looking around. He kicks it to Leonard. Near the three-point line, it's Morris, and that one's on target from the wing. Morris has got his first points of the night.
Terrific use of the catch-and-shoot jumper from Morris, catching the D flat-footed and torching them as a result.
They double-team Curry. Passes it to Green. Inside, and Chris throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Outside Jackson. The pass to Morris. Kicks to Williams. Over Curry. Williams can't hit. Warriors trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Pascal. Top of the key, Chris. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams can't get it to go.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
How about Curry? Just this great feel for scoring in transition.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Jackson against Wiggins. Outside Jackson. Puts up a 3. That shot off the mark. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them, too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense second half because we don't know if we're going to keep making the shots that we're making right now.
We'll see who can get some stops, Kawhi. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He ended up with 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
They did some good things, but the defense could have been much better. They allowed too many open looks, allowed the other team to make over half his shots. Some of that is not getting enough pressure on the ball, not really contesting at the rim. They look good, but not good enough.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Curry has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
The Clippers in the lead. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Marcus Morris is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Beverly in at the point guard.
And Kevin, when Beverly gets these shots inside, he's just remarkably efficient. He just has tremendous touch on these shots.
Wiggins outside. Good work defensively by Morris. Los Angeles leading by 3. And Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to Beverly. Back to Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop.
2 shots. 2.
The Clippers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Chris, more and more we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially when I was with Dada, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
I really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool, but on the road is great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there, so you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team, baby.
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect.
Yeah.
Here's Wiggins, down to 5 on the shot clock. Excellent D there from George.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 6. Morris against Wiggins. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Leonard attacking.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. Chris pass to Curry. Green dishes to Oubre. And no good that time.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
Beverly the pass to Ibaka. Leonard with the ball. Leonard draws the double. Shoots over Oubre. And it's Leonard missing. Warriors trail by 8. Oubre outside. The dish to Wiggins. To end the run. Green for 2 points. Wiggins has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He has a very well-rounded offensive game. There's just no shortage of ways Wiggins has to punish an opponent, inside, outside, or otherwise.
Here's the teardrop. And the layup good by Beverly. Beverly's got 9 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They double-team Curry. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Curry against Beverly. A 3-pointer. Wiggins. It's hauled in by Beverly.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Curry kicks to Chris. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Oubre. Here's Wiggins. He's covered by Leonard. No good with the triple. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 13-4 run. Leonard draws the double. Morris outside. Jacks up a 3. The Warriors pull it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Chris gets the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Beverly with the ball. He's got 9. Here's Leonard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry passes to Chris. Outside, Green. Oubre up top. Now the pass to Chris. Just 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. George up top, covered by Wiggins. Here's Beverly. And the second free throw, good. And C-Webb, as you were talking about with Draymond Green, he's embraced the role in the past of villain in the NBA. But he said during the playoffs last year he wants to change his ways.
Yeah, right. We'll see. Draymond will irk opposing players and fans alike. But that's just a part of what makes him so effective. I mean, he's the ultimate example of a player who you love when he's on your team and you hate when he's not.
Warriors trail by 9. Here's Bowman. Top of the key, Chris. Shoots it. And again, no good by Golden State. The Clippers shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. Now here's Beverly. 9 points in the game so far. Morris outside. 5 on the clock. The 3 from George. No good on that one. The Warriors go the other way. Bowman Defended by Beverly to the middle. Here's Chris. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
Let's now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Green.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
They throw good. Paul George. George drops them both. Warriors trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Chris pass to Bowman. Outside, Green fires it up. Wide open shot is on the money.
Oh, he keeps getting more consistent on the catch and shoot. That one very much in rhythm.
Outside, George. From downtown, Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good.
I mean, for Draymond, defense is still his calling card. The versatility to switch 1 through 5, contain, get back, communicate, be in a position to help. He does it all.
Lou Williams has checked in for George. And both free throws good for Green. Los Angeles leading by 7. Outside Williams. Draymond Green pulls it in.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Morris outside. The Warriors pull it in. Chris has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Now just a 3-point Clipper lead. Los Angeles has gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Beverly, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Patrick Beverly, how he performed last season. He was around 7 points per, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
The first one falls.
Well, in overtime, Beverly has established himself as just a defensive specialist, juggernaut, an absolute pest who plays his tail off on both ends of the floor.
That one is no good. Warriors trail by 4. Inside, here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. The Clippers shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Wiggins with the rebound.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Ibaka comes with the double team. Chris, that misses, had a chance to tie it there.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Now here's Beverly. Not a lot of room. Back to Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Williams has got his third basket of the night.
And that's what Beverly does best, a quick passer who distributes the ball incredibly well.
1:51 left to play in the third. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Draymond Green.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Beverly. Wants to get it to Morris and does.
Wow, look at Morris, just using that big body of his to draw contact. The defense has a tough time matching up with him.
The Clippers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Wow, the shooting of Morris provides his team with is crucial, just a real valuable part of this team.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Chris. And Morris drops them both. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Coleman, he's guarded by Williams. Pass to Looney. Wiggins outside. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. Kennard with the rebound. Clippers leading by 4. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Wiggins against Williams. No good off the back of the rim.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Passes it to Bowman. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Seconds left in the third quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, for sure.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game, and the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his third foul of the game. $15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Wiggins with the bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut back down to 4 with the made basket from Bowman.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Clippers on top. They're up by 4. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So it's the Warriors now. 4-point game. Green down low with Looney. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Bowman in at the 1. That's the Warriors 5. Wiggins outside. The three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wiggins has got 13 points in the second half.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Jackson misses. The Warriors shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Pascal. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. And the Warriors lead by 1. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Down low, here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And Morris really rises up for these jams, leaving no mistake as he finishes with authority.
On offense, here are the Warriors. Bowman passes to Looney. Pocket 6. Wiggins outside. He feeds it to Green. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Looking to get it going. Basket good. And that's now 9 points for Williams. Warriors trail by 3. Bowman guarded by Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bowman. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. That one good for 2.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Bowman, guarded by Jackson, tries from 10, and the Warriors miss again. Clippers leading by 5. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Kennard, the pass to Ibaka. The kick out to Williams. From deep. The Warriors pull it in. Wiggins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Bowman, guarded by Jackson. Bowman passes to Wiggins. Nailed from three-point land. Wiggins has got 6 here in this quarter.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
There's the pass to Ibaka. Here's Kennard. To the paint. Shots good by Williams. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Pascal. Green left side. Dishes to Wiggins. Offline with his 3. Clippers leading by 4. Jackson kicks to Morris. Out left to the wing. Kennard, the pass to Morris. Warriors with the rebound.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight. He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Jackson finds Williams. Here's the floater. Unable to get that one. Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Pascal to tie it up. Morris with the block.
Oh, just fantastic defense from Morris, getting right in the face of the shooter and coming up with the rejection.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Throw good, Lou Williams.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
Pass to Oubre. Passes to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Wiggins from outside. No good that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Leonard inside, guarded by Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Leonard hits them both. Warriors trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
Leonard draws the double. Clippers moving the ball around. Leonard on the wing. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Oubre. Leonard, no luck. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside Curry. Wiggins drawing the double team. Feeds it to Green. Wiggins outside. Back to Green. Over Williams. And it's Green missing.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Floats one. Williams can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 5. They double team Curry. Outside Green. No good on the triple.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
It's good. George has got 27.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Good work there as it goes. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Those are the kinds of plays that win games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with it.
Here's Curry with the 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Curry's got 34.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And the Clippers call time here.
And you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if we can build on this lead.
All right, thank you, David. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State, trailing here by 8. Inside, Green, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 9 assists now tonight.
The tune that Draymond's singing, I mean, music to a coach's ear, aggressive.
George against Wiggins. George, no good. Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. The pass to Chris. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. Over Morris. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 4 points at the basket from Green.
Looking more comfortable every year with that jump shot. Draymond takes what the defense gives him.
Down low. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by George. George has got rebound number 8 now on the night. That shot, no good. Wiggins with some nice D. Here's Oubre, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
You can't overcommit when Green has the ball. He'll make you pay by finding the open teammate.
Clippers leading by 4. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Beverly, he's checked in for Lou Williams. Golden State on D. 4-point game. Here's George from 13 feet. It goes down. George has got 4 points this quarter.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Curry kicks to Green. Misses the three.
Oh, man. This guy, bad shots. This is the time to work the ball inside to get the best shot possible. I mean, that's the way to make the comeback happen.
Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Over Wiggins. The shot by George, no good.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Beverly against Curry. To the inside. Green. And Green slams it in.
Oh, such a great understanding of the game. Draymond recognizes the defense. I mean, he realizes he needs to take down himself.
Beverly against Curry. Trying to get open is Ibaka. And it's Beverly missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Leonard attacking and finished off by Leonard.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Curry against Beverly. To tie it up. Curry can't get it to go. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. To the middle. Ibaka. This is to Leonard. Yes!
And this is where Ibaka's steely demeanor serves him well. No hesitation under pressure.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 5. There's 38 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Green.
Oh, he's got the attitude for this kind of pressure. You know, Draymond loves the big moment.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Oubre against Leonard. Morris outside. Just 4 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 3. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
It's all about the 3 right here.
That's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this has been.
Oubre. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. How does a win like this keep you guys going forward?
It gives us confidence. You know, it's always good to get a win, but it definitely gives us confidence and, you know, keep us wanting to work even harder because this one almost slipped away from us.
Yeah, great effort tonight by the team and by you, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone. The Warriors to start out. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Beverly in at the point. Here's Chris. He is hauled in by Beverly.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Leonard, no luck.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
George against Wiggins. Now here's Beverly. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Warriors in San Francisco. And whether or not he's making shots, you have to love what Kelly Oubre brings on defense.
Yeah, the versatility on the defensive end, maybe to a point, Kevin, where he can guard the 1 through 4 position, has this coaching staff excited.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Here's Leonard. Misses off the left iron. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr, and a lot of their focus is their strategy going up against Paul George, who is a threat from distance and at the rim. You can't take everything away, but surrendering long twos is probably the safest plan.
Thank you, David. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Fires from deep. That one, no good.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Beverly against Curry. Oubre up top. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Green. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's Beverly. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
The strength from Patrick Beverly is impressive. Takes the punishment. I don't think he minds it one bit and still converts.
Curry against Beverly. Higgins outside. Back to Curry. 3-pointer. The shot missing. And the Clippers will come the other way. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
And they're able to recover.
And, well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
Leonard attacking.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Curry kicks to Wiggins. And the pass to Green. Rebound by the Clippers.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Opening night, Brent, always exciting. Technically, every team is undefeated with a lot of hope.
You're just fired up. I mean,
I am fired
the
up.
NBA never stops, Kevin. We know this, right?
Isn't it great, though? I'm so glad it doesn't stop.
The offseason is just absolutely ridiculously exciting.
So fun.
So much movement and hope for franchises that, you know, have struggled for a long time. And here we go. Hope springs eternal. It's opening night.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Wiggins.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Now, here's Oubre. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They need this. And it's Wiggins missing. Clippers leading by 5. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance. And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Down low, here's George. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Oubre's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Now here's Wiggins. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Back to Curry. Shoots over Leonard. The shot by Curry, no good.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Chalk up 2 there.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Second is Paul George, and of course Stephen Curry.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Golden State Warriors. On the wing, Wiggins, defended by George. And it's Wiggins missing. Clippers leading by 9. George, no good.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Back to Green. Wiggins trying to free himself up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had. thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Green. And both free throws good for Green. Now the Clippers with it. This run now up to 13-2. Leonard on the wing. Morris outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside, Green. And it's sent back by Morris.
And a rare block shot from Morris. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. Leading by 5. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And 11 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Now that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Curry with the bounce pass. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Lock at 6, and the foul called on Marcus Morris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Williams, he's checked in for Morris. Wiggins inside the line. That one a little long. Clippers leading by 7. To the inside. Leonard.
Too much as that.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim for that finish.
Outside Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Passes it to Leonard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got 15.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And here's Wiggins. Outside Curry. Buries the long-range jumper. 5 points in the game.
Consistency from the distance that Steph shoots at, I think, is one of the more astounding parts of his accuracy from the three-point line.
Now here's Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Up and in on the layup.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Curry against Beverly. Curry passes to Oubre. On the wing, Wiggins. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Green. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Again, Wiggins missing.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Now here's Beverly. And it's George missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And that one is good.
Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds him.
Ibaka finds Williams. It's George on the wing, covered by Wiggins, and it's George finishing it off.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Chris. And the 3 off target. Clippers leading by 10. Here's Beverly trying to get open as Ibaka. And that one's good. Beverly.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Beverly's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Curry passes to Oubre. Golden State moving the ball around. Launches it. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
Sometimes it's fun to watch Steph adjust the arc of his shot depending on where the defender is and the big rainbow Jays that fall through the net. That's a nice one there.
Oubre with it. Leonard picks him up. Lets it go from 11. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
He's one of the most uniquely built players in the NBA, and Kawhi Leonard draws contact often. I'm not sure he feels it, but he gets it.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
We've seen it. We've seen Kawhi Leonard mature and improve right before our very eyes. But one area where he was already pretty good was coming in at the free throw line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Chris pass to Pascal. Green with the ball. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Pascal. And here is Los Angeles now. 9-point game. In the corner, George with it. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard draws the double. Ibaka wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Curry against Williams. Wiggins outside. From past the arc. The shot misses. And so it's Los Angeles up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Green down low with Looney. Steph Curry's out there with Lee. And it's Pascal in at the small forward. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And it's the Warriors with the ball after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Now Green, pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
You got to guard the long-range ball, but Steph's so good at pulling up. Great footwork and foundation. A good job on the pull-up J.
Count the basket. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Looney. Outside, Green. Now the feed to Curry. Over Williams. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
So Steph Curry, the best shooter in the world, is open and has the ball? Yeah, that's what I thought.
One thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's 3-point record last season? Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
And here's George. After the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. That one goes. Count it. 9 points for George.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Warriors trail by 12. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Curry finds Lee. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ibaka's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Not something we're used to seeing in this offense, but tonight it may be just about give Kawhi the ball and get out of the way.
Curry on the wing. High arcing shot. Clippers leading by 14. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Well, once Paul George gets in that deep, get out of the way. He's coming right at you.
Warriors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Lee up top, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Curry outside. It's hauled in by Paul George.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You know, Brett, we know guys love really jawing at each other. What was your criteria for issuing a double technical for trash talk?
Yeah, in today's game, it's kind of like it could be a whisper
right.
or a wink, you know, the way that they look at it.
It's both sides, doesn't it?
And they just try to curtail anything that could escalate, Kevin. That's really what the referees are doing. As soon as they see some kind of body movement or see guys starting that way, they want to cut it off before anything else happens. So the criteria is a little bit confusing. Sometimes I like to see them getting after a little bit.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. And Morris subbed in for Leonard. And both free throws good for Williams. Something Commissioner Silver has mentioned, Brent, the possibility of a mid-season tournament. You ever see that happening?
It'd be interesting to see if that idea grows some legs here, Kevin, and adopting what it is that in soccer leagues in Europe have done for many years, because teams hone in on what those individual cups mean and the competition raises, and you earn something for the end of the year. If Commissioner Silver can find a way to get that done, it becomes very intriguing instead of an all-star weekend to have teams gather for a mid-season tournament with something on the line. Elevated competition.
Well, kids play that at high school. They play that in the college level. It would make sense that it could fit in the NBA as well.
It'd be interesting, and especially halfway through the year, to reinvigorate your fan base with something like that, I think would be great.
Good point. Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Steph Curry fourth.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Pascal, the pass to Looney. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Clock at 6. Lee outside. And the Warriors miss again. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
Here's Williams. The Warriors making the shot. And Looney sends it back. Yes, that goes in.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Curry. He's got 15. Here's Lee. Outside for Curry. 20 feet out. Off the left rim and out. Los Angeles leading by 20. Here's Kennard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Zubac's the pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. George from deep three-point land, and it's Looney with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Curry is inside, working on Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, when Steph gets into the lane, he does a great job of shifting and moving the ball around and does not go away from the contact, forcing a foul.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
It's pretty amazing Steph's road to becoming the man for this team. I mean, he recognizes in games when he should push the action and when he should pull back, and just constantly plays unselfish basketball to elevate his team's success.
And both free throws good for Curry. Here now the Clippers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Bounce pass from Williams. Here's George. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Green finds Lee. And there's the pass to Pascal. Here's Lee. Outside, Green. This one for 3. They get the rebound. And that one is hammered home.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Here's George. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound in this one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Brent, so many state-of-the-art arenas being built. Which feature do you think is most important?
Oh, the hot dog machine. What are we doing, right?
Popcorn, right
and
next
the popcorn,
to it.
what else,
and
Kevin?
Then the popcorn.
Yeah,
right there.
Nachos?
I love nachos.
Okay.
You love nachos.
What else? I mean, what else could we go with there?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah,
that's
right?
a big one.
Because when you're done with all that other stuff, you've got to somehow kind of coat your stomach.
Yep. Was this basketball related?
Sure.
Did we go somewhere else
all
with
a part of the whole conversation.
I think we covered it.
First one falls for him. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Golden State. Good on both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's George. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
He does a lot of work on the perimeter, but don't let Paul George fool you. He can finish inside.
Now here's Curry. 17 points in the game. Oubre. It's hauled in by Zubac.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Williams attacking. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, because he scores so often, Williams draws defensive attention. Coaches change some coverages, which in turn open up some passing opportunities.
Here's Pascal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Just 5 on the clock. Passes to Oubre. Here's Curry. That one falls. Curry's got 19 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Curry against Williams. Inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Clippers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jackson, he's checked in for Kennard.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Warriors trail by 19. On the wing, Wiggins. The Clippers grab the miss. Right side, George. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Friday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the New Orleans Pelicans. Curry with it. 19 points in the game. And the shot goes down. Curry's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Safe to say that Steph Curry has mastered that shot there, the floater with the beautiful high release.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kelly Oubre.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Clippers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Good, Paul George.
Yeah, Paul George, not a guy you want to send to the free throw line. Always around 85%, sometimes even up to 90 from the charity stripe.
And both free throws good for Paul George. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State, trailing by 19. Feeds to Wiggins. Over Williams, and Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Curry. And it's 6 points for Andrew Wiggins. LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Jackson, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oubre passes to Wiggins. Curry against Jackson. They double-team Curry. Pass to Looney. He kicks it to Oubre. 5 on the clock. On its way from Curry for 2. He can't hit that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. George with the ball. Now defended by Oubre.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Curry against Williams with the teardrop, and it's Curry laying it in. Curry's got 23 points.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Now, here's George. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Here's Williams. Zubac the pass to Williams. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 7 rebounds in the game.
If you told me this was the kind of game to be in front right now.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
George against Oubre. Takes a shot at the elbow. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
PG playing behind the pick and roll, able to use his size. Pretty good decision that time with the basketball.
Looney with the bucket.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Golden State. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Paul George. For Jackson.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Pass to Pascal. Some nice passing by Golden State here. The shot by Looney, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Morris. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Leonard against Wiggins. Ring shot on the way. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Jackson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
For Los Angeles, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Free throw drops for Jackson. And here's Wiggins. He's got 8. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Clippers on top, opening up a huge gap. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Paul George taking care of business in this one. He had 21 points and 4 rebounds. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, we're seeing what it looks like when Paul George takes over. Knockdown shooter, that sets up his drives. And on the defensive end, he has the length to defend 1 through 5.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Clippers leading by 21. So for the Clippers right now, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Ibaka in at the 5. Now here is Morris. The pass to Zubac. And he banks in the layup. Zubac has got his second basket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now Zubac after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Pass to Beverley. The dish now to Leonard. 18 feet out. Warriors with the rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there. Man, it seemed like Marquise Chris was not going to be denied, and he wasn't.
Now here's Beverley. Now Morris. Pass to Zubac. Over Chris. Zubac no good. Green against Beverley. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good as Green picking up the assist.
He has a very well-rounded offensive game. There's just no shortage of ways Wiggins has to punish an opponent, inside, outside, or otherwise.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 21. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Kicks it to Wiggins. Curry passes it to Chris. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot. That's now 26 points for Steph Curry.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Pass to Leonard. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Morris dishes to Ibaka. Outside Leonard. Morris outside. The 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
1 of 5 here, Kevin, to start the half. Their offense looks like it's shrinking right now.
And so Ibaka will bring it up for Los Angeles. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. It's good from long range. Beverly's got 7 points.
Well, there's some confidence right now in Patrick Beverley's game. He's got the green light, and that time took a little bit of a quick opportunity and nailed it.
Now here's Wiggins. 10 points for him. The pass to Curry from the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Right wing. Beverley against Wiggins. And there's the feed to Leonard. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And there it is for him. He's got 6.
changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Beverly. He has 7. Here's Leonard, the turnaround jumper. Count it. Leonard's got 23.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Wiggins against Zubac. Lays it up off the glass. 12 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And Beverly kicks to Morris. Over Chris. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Green. Here's Pascal. He's got 6. Chris finds Curry. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Here's a look at some stats for Draymond Green. Good season for him last year. Last season, put up about 7 points a game, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Now, here is Morris. He has 5. And Beverly kicks to Zubac. Just 5 to shoot. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here's Morris for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Chris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Wiggins, and the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Lee's checked in for the Warriors. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kennard's checked in. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. In 3rd, the Warriors.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Now here is Ibaka. On the wing, Morris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Yeah, and that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves.
So far from the line.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good for Morris.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender and rebounder.
And Morris drops them both. Warriors trail by 19. Lee with the ball. Outside Curry. Passes it to Chris. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. Drills the 3-pointer. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Now here's Beverly. 7 points in the game. Here's Leonard. That shot off. Wiggins with some nice D. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's a strong finish from Draymond Green. Those are the kind of plays where he likes to flex on.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Oubre's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And a switch here also for the Clippers. George is checked in for Morris. And Green no good on that one. Clippers leading by 14.
Hey, D up on Leonard.
Leonard the pass to Ibaka. Beverly against Lee. Tries it from 9. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Beverly.
Aggressive in the painted area. You love the attacking element that Kawhi Leonard brings to the game.
They double team Curry. Lee passes to Chris. Oubre on the wing. Chris kicks to Curry. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, George, and stolen by Chris. And here is Lee. Chris pass to Oubre. Outside Curry. They get it back. Chris gets the bucket. Chris has got 8 points.
He has the tools and the physical advantages. Marquise Chris wanting to be more active on the offensive glass.
Clippers with the ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Leonard. Baseline J on the way, and that's good for 2. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
There's Lee with the 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's George. The Warriors pull it in.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Curry fires from way outside. Warriors bound. Chris.
Now, Marquise Chris is becoming one of those guys you got to see when he's jamming.
Leonard against Oubre. It's stolen by Curry. And it's the Warriors on the break. And that one drops. Curry's got 31.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Now here's Beverly. He has 7. Leonard kicks to Beverly. Dishes it to Ibaka. Here's Kennard. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Now here's Lee. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Kennard with the rebound. Pass to George. Ibaka outside. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. And Beverly kicks to Kennard. Traps in the tray. Kennard's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And Kennard came into the league viewed mostly as a shooter, but he's been able to provide much more than that.
I mean, better than you think when he puts the ball on the floor. Learning how to lean into defenders and step back to open up the shot is a better playmaker than he gets credit for, and we should see him take on a larger role as he develops.
The Warriors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Free throw drops for Green. Both teams will make substitutions. He hits both from the stripe. Clippers leading by 15. the pass to George. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Great D that time from Oubre. Green, the pass to Bowman. And now here's Chris. Defense is right there. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Oubre. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 11 rebounds in the game. George passes to Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Yeah, we love when great offensive players get in a scoring rhythm, but Paul George right now in a great passing rhythm tonight.
Passes it to Chris. Now Lee. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Beautiful timing, execution, great move to the rack.
59 seconds left in the third. Jackson looking it over. They get a hand on it. Lob pass to George, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
I know people can't see you, Kevin, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Warriors trail by 15. .32 seconds left to play here in the third. Oubre passes to Chris. For 3. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 8.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Shot from 16, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him, and I think there's more where that came from. Back to the action after this word. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Lee, Looney out there with Oubre, and it's Pascal in at the power forwards position. With the floater, the Clippers grab the miss. Ibaka's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside Jackson. Pass to Ibaka. Great D that time from Oubre. Warriors trail by 17. Here's Lee. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Williams. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Oubre with it. George picks him up. Looney kicks to Oubre. Here's Pascal. He's covered by Leonard. Now the Clippers moving it up. Leonard with the ball, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And that's the high motor, the long strides we're always talking about with Leonard, killing it in transition.
Bowman, guarded by Jackson. Out to Lee. Golden State moving the ball around. To the wing on the left. Here's Bowman. And the Warriors miss again. Clippers leading by 19. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
With his developing handle, Leonard now has defenders at his mercy when on the bounce.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And as long as Reggie Jackson is healthy, he's going to give you some punch as a lead guard. Solid scoring option and a guy who's also unselfish in terms of getting his teammates involved.
Wiggins is checked in for the Warriors. Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Clippers on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Oubre kicks to Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Clippers leading by 21. Inside, Morris. And it goes down 2 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Fires from 14. Can't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Left side, George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 23 points for Paul George.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here's Wiggins, and it's sent back by George. Now Williams, and it's George finishing it off.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Pascal on the wing. Wiggins, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Clippers.
Down low, and there's George. That's good on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his 9th assist in the game now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brent, we have seen some players refuse to speak to the media. For whatever reason, where should that line be drawn?
Well, there is a role and a responsibility, I think, of every player in the league, Kevin, given that it's an entertainment industry and that people have jobs around this league to tell stories, to have access to those players. Now, every player doesn't want to talk or get into certain things, but their availability should be made and people should have access to them. Look, I don't want to take out the trash every Tuesday, but I understand I got to do it at home. Right. And so players have a responsibility to their franchise to be a voice at times.
I always thought you were terrific with the media.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. Maybe that's how I got this job.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Patterson comes in for Leonard. And Landry Shamet subbed in for George. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The pass to Looney. Pass to Poole. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot that time, not on target. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Pass to Shamet. It's rebounded by Poole. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Looney. Bowman. He's guarded by Williams. Tries a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And the pass to Morris. Now here's Zubac. Shamet, the pass to Zubac. He kicks to Williams. Morris outside. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and he gets it to go. That's now 8 points for Williams.
Well, even when you get physical with Lou Williams, he'll use that against you. Keeps his balance that time.
Poole, the pass to Looney. Brent, when constructing a team, it's always tricky to fit in max contracts. But the truth is, some players probably deserve much more money than they're allowed to receive.
Incredible to say that, right, Kevin?
Is, yeah.
But there are guys like LeBron James whose $35 million contract might be worth 100.
I always thought about Jordan too, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And for the years that Michael Jordan was underpaid in Chicago for what it was he was doing. But in terms of competitive balance for the league and 30 franchises, and for you to try to build a team and a roster to put out on the floor to play this game and have opportunities to win championships, it's really the only way, and sometimes unfairly for guys in terms of their competition and compensation to have to put maximums on what it is that players can earn.
Oh, what a terrible foul there. The shot clock winding down, and he ends up bailing out the offense with a silly foul.
And the Clippers making a change here. O'Quinn's checked in. He can't get that one, and Golden State will go the other way with it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes to Poole. And the layup's good off the glass.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Morris. A second chance effort, and it's blocked.
Great to see Bender use that size and swat some away, remind people of how big he is.
And it's Williams with the ball for Los Angeles. Here's Shamet. O'Quinn with it. Back to Shamet. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Brett, we have seen some international showcase games the last few years. Do you like that trend?
Oh, absolutely. I like the fact that our league, we know how global it is with how many players from different countries are represented throughout the rosters around the league. But for our game to travel around to London and to Mexico City and have an opportunity for those fans to see what NBA basketball is like, I think it's an absolute win.
I'd like to see more.
Well, more time for those teams. The timing of some of those trips for some teams are a little bit tough in terms of the travel, but their appearances there mean so much more to grow the game globally.
And they pick up 2.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Curry against Beverly. Chris kicks to Curry. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by George. George has got 8 rebounds in this game. A 3 from Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry's shot is off. Clippers leading by 21. Shoots from 12. That one doesn't drop. Great tee that time from Green. Wiggins against George. Pass to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Green finds Curry. And the rejection by Ibaka.
And that's the thing we know about Leonard. As a defender, on the ball, off the ball, he's rarely out of any play.
And the contract structure for NBA first-rounders, 2 years guaranteed, 2 years of team options, qualifying offer. Brent, should we consider changing that up?
I think it's working pretty well, Kevin. I think every front office is out there trying to find players out there that are giving you value beyond your contract. And that happens a lot when you're a team that has a first-round pick, 1 through 10, 1 through 20, and you hit on a draft choice. You potentially could get 3 years and sometimes 4 when you have incredible players coming into the league as their first year, changing franchises around. But a player that's providing way more value than the contract that they're getting at that time. So I don't see that changing much. It gives teams a long enough time to evaluate the talent coming in.
Seems to be working.
It does. And the players that prove it are looking at the calendar saying, should I fast forward 3 years? Because I really like to cash in on what I'm doing for you.
And here is Green following Marcus Morris's 3. Oubre passes to Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Ibaka. Chris with the rebound. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Clippers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Leonard.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Now here's Beverly. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. There's the pass to Leonard. Ibaka outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now here's Curry. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Chris kicks to Curry. From deep 3-point range. But they'll get another chance.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Now here's Leonard. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together. And we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job.